Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time, let me hear you guys say it. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the thumbs up and that bell so that each and every time I upload a new video, you will be the first to know. Welcome guys to another vlog. If you guys read the title of this video, you guys know this is going to be a life update of me moving to Atlanta, my 1-year anniversary. I told you guys to ask me questions on Instagram. So today I am just gonna, answer y'all questions and let you know what's up, what's going on, how it's been in Atlanta, how I like it. Also, you guys asked me a lot of dating questions. So let's get into the video. All right, guys. So I pulled up the responses from my Instagram. I screenshotted it. And so let's get into it. Let's get into the questions that you guys had for me. So there's a lot here. Ooh. Yo, you guys are hilarious. Okay, so I'll go in order. One person asked, what made me make the decision to actually move to Atlanta? I shared this a couple of times. I think I only shared it on my Instagram. I'm gonna give you guys a backstory of my life. I'm born and raised in Boston, and I first came to Atlanta my senior year of college. I think it was just like a spring break kind of vacation or something like that, like a week vacation with my college friends. And literally when I came here, I just felt it. I was like, yo, this is the place I need to be. Just because I was seeing Black businessmen, Black doctors, lawyers, Black entrepreneurs. Like it was like, I was like, whoa, this is different. And I know you guys hear this all the time about people who move to Atlanta. And the number one thing they say it's because Black people. I love Black people. I love being around them. So that was one thing that drew me here. The second thing was when I was doing my research, I love the fact that, prices of homes, man, so affordable. You know what I'm saying? So I always saw myself here. Right when I landed, my heart was like, yo, I want to be here. So after I graduated, I was like, okay, I'm going to start applying for jobs here and see what happens. I applied first year, nothing happened. I didn't get no interviews or anything, so I started working in Boston, saving up, etc. Year 2 goes by, I'm still applying. Now I'm getting job interviews, but they're saying that I'm overqualified for these jobs, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this will never happen, blah blah blah. So I'm getting discouraged. So I was like, I'm gonna give it a break, like a 6-month break. Started applying again and again, because I was like, my one thing was that I never wanted to move to another city, another state, without having secure money coming in. So fast forward probably like 5 to 6 years, still didn't get no job, y'all. When I tell you, I was discouraged. I was like, bruh, this ain't for me. I'm probably never gonna move to Atlanta. Then the pandemic hit, right? And at that time my job went permanently remote. So I was like, okay, well, in my heart something was like, yo, this is the time for you to do it. Not only will you still be working, okay, still having income coming in, but this will be income from Boston. You get what I'm saying? If y'all know, okay? So I was like, yo, I talked to my parents about it. I spoke to my friends about it. They were like, Nay, this is your chance. Like, you always wanted to go to Atlanta, so why not? And I was like, okay. I prayed about it. I fasted about it. And I was like, I'm leaving. I'm going. I came here, guys, and it was one of the best decisions of my life. Literally one of the best decisions. So I say all this just to say, if you feel it, if it feels right in your heart, you will never know unless you actually take the leap of faith and actually do it. So that's a little background, and that's what made me finally decide to actually come to Atlanta. Legit, when my job went permanently remote, and I was like, that was the chance. Now I took the leap of faith and just did it, and I absolutely love it. Now it's like 1-year anniversary and I'm still loving it. So that was a really good question. Oh, this is a good one. Someone said, how did you sum up the Bravery? I'm not gonna lie, guys. When I worked in Boston, I worked like 3 jobs, okay? I was a workaholic, legit workaholic, okay? And the one thing that I was kind of scared about was leaving those other 2 jobs and just having one income coming in. I'm a type of chick, I need multiple incomes coming in, if you know what I mean, you know? So I prayed about it and I was like, man, this is my chance. I legit want to move and I will never know until I actually do it. So I prayed. I really prayed about it. I journaled. I wrote in my journal all the time. At one point I had a mentor, so I was always talking to her, getting advice. And excuse me, you know, I was just like, in the back of my head, I was like, if this doesn't work out, I always have a home in Boston. I could always come back. You know what I mean? So that was the mindset that I had, that if this didn't work, you always have a home back in Boston. So I could always move back to Boston. So that's what really pushed me to move to Atlanta and actually have the courage and the faith. And for those who don't know, like, I'm very family oriented. So the one thing that was really hard was leaving my family behind, knowing that I have no family here, okay? And leaving them behind, especially like my nieces and nephews. I'm so attached to them. I love kids, so I'm so attached to them. So having to leave them behind was tough. But again, I did it and it was one of the best decisions of my life. Okay, so someone says, where is your favorite place to eat? Man, that's a hard question. Oh, yo, in Georgia, they have so much good food, like legit. Like, I'm always finding new restaurants. That's why I started doing restaurant reviews, because I'm like, yo, how is this possible? How do they have so many good restaurants, and a lot of Black-owned restaurants too? So that's a vlog that you guys are gonna keep on the lookout. I'm gonna do like a Black-owned restaurant reviews. Man, oh man, I have a whole list, okay? And so I legit don't have a favorite restaurant. I just feel like every restaurant I go to, it's so good. Like, huh? Yo, I don't get it. I don't get it. Now, if I was in Boston and they asked me what my favorite restaurant is, I have like a couple, you know, or 3. But here, it's hard to say, guys. It's hard to say. I just love food, and the food here, yo, blows my mind. I get shocked every time, to the point that I drool, guys. If I'm drooling, you know it's good. You know it's good. Okay. All right, so there's a couple of people who asked me about my dating life, so I'm gonna sum it up in all the questions. So sum all the questions into one. Someone said, is dating better in Atlanta than in Boston? Ooh, that's a really good question. Okay, so in Boston, I honestly wasn't really dating in Boston. I just felt like the guys never really approached me. I never got approached really in Boston. I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was, I don't know. Some people said I give off this weird vibe where I feel like I look too good. Like, I'm too good for them to approach me. Honestly, I just feel like they feel like the presence of God is on me. So them bad boys, they're scared to approach me. You know what I mean? But a lot of people, I used to think that I wasn't like cute enough, or I don't know. I just didn't understand why guys in Boston didn't approach me. So I really, honestly, never really dated in Boston. Only in my past relationships, I only had like two relationships in Boston. So I can't really say. But in Atlanta, though, people approach you. They approach you. There's dating apps. There's dating apps that you could use everywhere, but the dating apps here, like when you change your location, like I think I did Hinge, and when I was in Boston, it was trash, bruh. I don't know if it's because Boston is too small and it's like everybody knows each other, but bruh, Hinge in that area, Boston, trash. And I came here and changed my location and put Atlanta, and it was just like, you know, people popping. It was popping, like meeting new people and, you know, going out on dates and going out to eat. The one thing that I love to do is to hike. So, you know, going on hikes and stuff like that was pretty cool. It was dope just meeting new people. So I enjoy dating in Atlanta than in Boston, just to sum it up. And, you know, so I would say, I guess Atlanta's better than Boston, but that's my experience, you know? Even though a lot of the TikToks, I be crying. A lot of TikToks be talking about men in Atlanta. They ain't lying though. They ain't lying, okay? But okay, so another person asked me, oh my God, am I dating? I've been on some few dates, I'm not gonna lie. I met a couple of guys from Facebook dating. Am I dating now? Yes, I'm dating. Yeah, I'm dating. I'm dating. Your girl is dating. Your girl is dating. Whew. Your girl is dating. Yeah, but that's all I have to say for that. I'm dating. Someone said, how do the dudes' cologne smell? What? I guess they smell like, I don't know, what they're wearing, Gucci, Versace, whatever it is. It smells good, I guess. I don't know. I don't go around sniffing guys, so honestly, I don't know. Another person said, what part of Atlanta do I live in? That's a really good question. So I know I always say Atlanta, guys. Atlanta is like in the city, right? I don't live there. I live in the outskirts. So I would say I live like in Gwinnett. Gwinnett is huge, but you could tell like it's in the north side. So I live in the north side. I don't live in the south. I don't like the south, but that's me personally. I don't like it. I just feel like it's too busy. It reminds me of Boston. Like the busyness, it just reminds me of Boston. There's a lot of things to do, and honestly, when I meet people, I have to go to the south to meet them, but I don't mind it. I don't mind the drive. I don't like the traffic. That's what keeps me away from the south. I don't like the traffic. I don't like the fact that you have to pay for parking, and there's meters, and it's just, they be like, you have to pay $20 if you go into the club or the lounge just to park your car. I don't like none of that. Up in the north, I honestly don't even think I see meters. Like, no. When you go to brunch, there's parking, okay? Parking. You don't have to keep looking around. If they have a parking lot, you will find parking. Again, you will find parking that you don't have to pay for. So that's my take on that. I don't really like the south, but that's me. Naomi doesn't like the south. So yeah, I prefer the north side. So I live in the outskirts. Okay, let's see, another question. Another question, why haven't we linked up? Really? We haven't linked up because you haven't made the time to link up, I guess. I don't know. Someone asked me if they come to Atlanta, what can I take them around? I mean, if you're coming to Atlanta, I have some good spots that I could suggest, but unless you're my close friend, I mean, that's the only time I'm gonna be linking up with you. But other than that, I could give you some suggestions, so you could always DM me and I could, you know, send you some good spots, some good restaurants, some good lounges to chill at. Oh, this is a good question. Do I see myself starting a family in Atlanta? Absolutely. I don't see myself moving anytime soon out of Atlanta. I honestly feel like this is the place for me to be right now. And, you know, the only way I'm gonna move is if my husband, you know, gets a good job, and my future husband gets a good job and he really wants to move somewhere else. I mean, I'll make that sacrifice, but honestly, I love Atlanta. I love Georgia. I don't want to move, and I could see myself definitely raising a family. I feel like the school system in the north side of Georgia it's really good. I just love everything about it. I love the weather. I love the southern hospitality. I just love it here. So I could definitely see myself, starting a family here. Absolutely, yes. Have I met any sugar daddies, or do I have any sugar daddies? Yo, y'all crazy. No, I don't have any sugar daddies. And yes, I met somebody who wanted to be my sugar daddy. We actually met on Facebook dating. This was like way in the beginning. And he basically told me, he wanted to be my sugar daddy, where he had a wife, he had kids, but he was willing to pay for everything for me. But he wanted to do the do. And I'm like, thank you, but that's not what I'm looking for. I want a husband. So, and yeah, we left it at that. And he was just like, you're different. And I was like, okay, I guess. I mean, a lot of females will definitely jump on that opportunity, but no judgment. No judgment. But me personally, I don't want to do that. So, yeah. So I did meet somebody who but we did talk through Facebook dating, and he required that he wanted to be my sugar daddy. So yes. What is my favorite hiking trail? Oh, that's a really good question. So as you guys know, that your girl loves to hike. I love to hike, and I love waterfalls. I love views. I love all of that. So the one thing that I loved about Georgia is the hiking trails. It's the views. It's just beautiful. There's so many beautiful hiking trails. So far, I would say my number one was, what was the name of that hike? I have to go back and look at it. Oh my gosh. I don't remember. I will put the name down below. It is absolutely gorgeous. It's a waterfall hike. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. I'll put it down below. I don't remember the name of it, but I absolutely loved it. So yes, I love hiking. I absolutely love hiking. Okay, I'll do one more question. Oh, this is about traveling. Where is my next destination? So I have a couple destinations that I'm actually planning right now for the year of 2022. So I don't want to give too much away, but just know that one is a sandy area, I would say, an island. So that the other two, okay, forget it. Two of them is in the island, and the other one, it might be Europe, might be. So I'm still trying to put that together. So 2 in the island and 1 in Europe. So I don't want to give too much away, but you guys will find out like soon, okay? So yeah, so that is it, guys. That's my take on my life update on the year that I've been here for in Georgia, and I absolutely love it. The one thing I would love for you guys to take out of all of this is that, when God knows the desires of your heart. If you feel like you want to move, you want to go somewhere, just do it. I feel like you'll never know if it's the right move unless you actually do it, So always remember to take that chance, guys, because you never know where it will lead you. So thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much. Oh yeah, and we made it to 2K. 2K. I love you guys so much, and I guess the next time I'll see you is during Vlogmas. make sure to tune in. Make sure you guys are subscribed. Make sure that notification is on, because honey, Vlogmas is gonna be different this year. I love you guys, and see you on the next vlog. And I'm out. Bye guys.